Well, good morning, internet web type places and people. It is time for episode 3 of this experiment, this little shindiggy funness thing, or whatever you want to call it. And, well, like usual, we'll start off with a couple of the gaming news things. And things how we haven't, like a noob, have not yet beaten G.I. Joe, we will go and do some Yo Joe. So let's see here. Where are we gonna start off? You know what? We'll go right here with more Ubisoft. Why the hell not? Let's move me out of the way, and make it so you can see what I'm looking at. What I'm looking at? Why did that do that? Every time I do that, it does that. Why? That does not. Why in the world do I keep. Why am I disappearing? I'm disappearing. Always with the disappearing act. Oh, let's see here. Well, there's that. Hey, hi. Where am I? Why is my. This is annoying. It's always so annoying. I have to do this every time. I have to do this every time. What is going on? Don't you love when things update for you? Just update and say, you know what, we're gonna just do what we feel like doing. I know that you've done hey, there we go. I know that you've done a particular thing a certain way for a while, and we would really like to not help you keep things nice and simple. Oh well, anyway. Let's see here. What did we got first? We got some Ubisoft going on. So apparently, or allegedly, that Skull and Bones game, the pirate game that was more or less based off the pirate ship parts of Black Flag, which was an awesome Assassin's Creed game, spent between 650 to 850 million on its quadruple A game. So what is the difference between a triple A and a quadruple A? One more A, four asses in a row. Yeah, whatever. Let's see here. So that skull and bones cost between 650 to 850 million dollars. How are they spending all this money on games that just end up being complete dog crap? All right, let's see here. A rumor claims that Ubisoft allegedly spent between 650 and 850 million. That's a pretty big range, to be honest with you. That's like saying, you spent $5 on something or you spent $10 on something. Sure, it sounds small at 5 and $10, but it's still a fairly large range of actual price. Let's see, this comes from rumors from Endymion, so take it with a grain of salt. But the guy doesn't usually seem to be the type that's gonna, fibby fib or anything. So we'll go with that. He shared. I was told that the project that ruined, I can't read today, Ubisoft was not actually Outlaws or Shadows. It was actually Skull and Bones. Well, yeah, if they spent between 650 and 850 million dollars on it. Can you imagine if they spent nearly $1 billion on this game? If you're sitting there and you're having to do like the math on this, right? And somebody said, "Hey, we spent $1 billion, or nearly $1 billion on this game, and yeah, now we don't think we're gonna make half that back, let alone enough to pay for the game or break even." That sounds like just wow. I couldn't even. My sources told me they have seen multiple different versions of the game that were each completely different over the years. That doesn't surprise me because this game was delayed multiple times. Yeah, it was delayed numerous times. So the idea that there'd be different versions of it really isn't that big of a surprise, to be honest. See, they were told that the budget that was spent on Skull and Bones that ranged between 650 million to 850 million over 10 years. So, like I said, that's a pretty wide range. I mean, even if it was only, I say only 650 million, that's still a lot of money that they're not going to make back. And the Skull and Bones failed so badly for Ubisoft that the actual reason they're dying is because of this, not because of Outlaws, because of the Skull and Bones. Okay. So, is I and there's the Steam charts for Skull and Bones, a nice big jump, and then slowly go away. And at the time, excuse me, of the screenshot, it had 304 players and a 412 player peak in 24 hours. Holy cow. I mean, it's not Concord bad, but still. Let's see here. It is estimated the game sold between 23,600 and 34,100 copies. For comparison, Concord sold 20,800 copies and 25,700 copies. So not Concord, but pretty close. But the bad thing is, you don't really know how many copies they sold because they don't tell you. And I'm sure there's probably a way you could get those numbers, but I don't have that way to do that. So I just have to kind of go off of what's on my screen and what I'm seeing. But shortly though, fucking man, like I said, could you imagine spending all of that money, all of that money, right, to uh to do this, to make your game, and then all of a sudden people are like, yeah, you know what, we're done, we're good, we don't want to mess with it anymore. We're golden, man. We're gonna go and do our thing now. Bye. Oh well. Let's see what else we got going here. We covered part of this yesterday. We hope I had the right screen up. Boom. Put that back up. We covered part of this yesterday. Already got it up. But we're gonna cover a little more of the Dragon Quest thing because, of course, when the creator of Dragon Quest, Yuji Horii, decided that he was going to come out and speak out against the DEI bullshit and speak against things like the U.S. Ratings Board or the ESRB, because that's why they had to make the changes in the first place. Of course, people are calling him now a chud and a Yahtzee for questioning the gender ideology that is not only required but forced upon Japanese creators if they want to do business in the West. Because it is not apparently the business of the parent to decide what their kid can have at particular ages. It is not the business of an individual to decide what they can and cannot see or do not have the gumption, the guts, the brain power to deal with on their own. No, other people, those who know better, those who opine to know better, obviously are the ones that should make those decisions for you. Yes, parents. Yes, young adults. Yes, everyone in the Western world. You, as far as the ideology, mentor, gender bullshit is concerned, as far as the ideologists are concerned anyway, you are not smart enough to make your own decisions. And at the moment, these things are coming from the left. From the no longer classical liberal, the psychotic liberal left. The people who will chant for diversity and inclusion and all sorts of wonderful things and claim that they are the most inclusive bunch ever. But the moment you raise your hand and say, hey, something feels a little off about this. If we want to include other people, yeah, but if you include those people by excluding somebody else, that makes you a sexist or racist or whatever. It makes you the exact same thing that you are literally calling people who are calling you out on their bullshit. But hey, what do I know? Like I always say, I'm just a guy playing a cartoon on the internet. So, let's see, let's just go down here. We covered or I covered anyway, the little interview they had, not little, but the interview they had where they were talking about they had to change the costume because, well, if they didn't, they would not be able to go on the Western market. And they kind of need to do that to sell in the Western world. Which I still think is a bunch of horseshit. But that's just me. But let's see here. Since we covered all that, let's go down here to this some of the tweets here. And I would have been much happier if we could actually go to, or if they would have hyperlinked the Twitter for this person. We could actually read it from there. But I also understand why they didn't. That way people would not just click the hyperlink and go on there and give them a bunch of shit. But I am going to look at something. I am going to pull up Twitter. So I am going to take this screen off so my Twitter doesn't get all, all over the place kind of thing, and we're going to put them in Twitter. And I wonder if they have protected their tweets or not. Now, I'm guessing. Okay, so here we go. Let's put me back up, the thing back up. There we go. So let's go into mine. There we go. Okay, so I'm guessing. Oh, yes, and I'm a big Sydney Sweeney fan for a couple of reasons. Anyway, moving on. So we'll put this Frosted Yuko in here, and there it is right there. And have they gone protected? No, they have not gone protected. Okay. I have to. I I mean, they have, a whole hell of a lot more fucking followers than I do, so I can't say anything there. I was expecting fully for them to go protected. I am glad to see I was wrong there. That is a good thing. That means that people probably didn't give them a whole bunch too much shit and actually had a decent conversation. But what Yukio here is saying is Yuji Horii going Nazi was not on my bingo sheet. Because like I said, for some reason, going against the ideology automatically turns you into a Nazi or chud or whatever. It just happens now. From Kung Fu Man, Yukio, what in the blue blazes are you talking about? How does this make him a Yahtzee or Hitler? This pretty much welcoming culture war tourists who tend to be Nazis. So he thinks, or she, or whatever, thinks they are talking about, I don't know, people like me because they think I'm a tourist in the culture. They think that because I wasn't making my voice heard before, that I never liked any of these things. I never liked anime, never liked video games, movies, good TV shows. No, I was never into any of those things. I was never a giant nerd for the last 35, 40 almost years. More, actually. Never spent my life buying comic books at the fucking gas station, which you can't really do anymore, sadly. Hell, you can't even buy a comic book at a comic book store anymore. There's so few of them. But no, in their mind, because you were silent the entire time, and finally, when you got pushed far enough, is when you decide to speak up, and then you're called a culture tourist, or you're called a Nazi, or a racist, or little Hitlers, or whatever. Let's see what else he had to say here. From Kung Fu Man, by complaining that the game they made had to be censored, you can't chastise someone because grifters will latch onto a thing. I agree with that. There are some people who are plainly just going to be grifting off this. I obviously am not, because I'm not monetized in any way, shape, or form. I'm literally just giving my opinion. But hey, if you want to make me into a grifter, go ahead. Go right ahead. I say it was censored because of Zero, and it's been consistent over a decade. The Type A and Type B stuff is not censorship. Yes, it is. Type A and Type B body types are censorship. There is male and female. There's man and woman. That's it. There are no other biological choices. And there's no argument really against that. Unless you are one of the very, very, and I'll be the big word, very minute, tiny, infinitesimal, itty bitty part of the human population that happens to be born hermaphrodite. Very teeny tiny amount. Then maybe there's an argument. But even then, there tends to be a more prominent genome that pushes to the forefront and either makes that person present as a male or a female. Moving on. No, they were specifically talking about the designs they had to censor, just censor now. Did you watch the video itself? You can turn on subtitles. So obviously they didn't watch the video. Obviously they just took about what somebody else was saying and ran with it. It's the same design they've been using since 2012, only with yellow clothing instead of black. No, I haven't watched the video. I haven't had time. So you can give your opinion on something that you haven't watched. That's what Yukio here was saying. You can give your opinion on something you haven't watched. I am going to have to go back against there. I don't think you can give your opinion on something you can just not have seen. I like to be seen. I like to see things to know if I, have an opinion on it, because some of my opinions are good and some of them are, horse shit. That's just kind of the way it is, I guess. Let's see here. Let's go back to, oh no, let's go back to Yukio here. I want to see. Alt toasted Yukio. So okay, let me go down. And I don't see anything. Well, that might be a little furry like, but whatever. That would make me go, oh, this person's like a weirdo or a freakazoid or anything like that. Matter of fact, this looks like somebody giving their opinions. But like I said, how do you give your opinion if you haven't actually watched something? How do you call the creator of something that is not happy with having to censor his own material? How do you call him names like Nazi and Chud? Oh, well, I don't know. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Boom. Get rid of that for a second. And, ooh, a whole 3 people watching. That's weird. How is it that, like, on Kick, right? It tells me there's 3 people watching, which, hey, all 3 of you, I very much appreciate. Thank you. It does mean quite a bit that I'm not just like sitting here. Ooh, oh, didn't want to move that one. Move me. There we go. Sitting here and just streaming to the air. But I have a question. Why does it only tell you that? Anyway, let's go ahead here. Let's jump back on the Vigimo games. Let's get. Oh, where'd Steam go? Steam moved on me. There we go. Get Steam rocking and rolling here. And we will go back to playing some Vigimo games. How's about we play us? Like I said, we're going to play us some G.I. Joe. And see if we can do at least mildly better than we did yesterday. Maybe a tad. It's entirely possible. Boom. All right, well, that gets loaded here. We'll. Boom! G.I. Joe! And of course, every time, it does the, you know what, I don't want to.
This is Cobra Strikes. Our heroes are ready to the fight with strength that rises from the stars and strikes. G.I. Joe, we love American heroes. G.I. Joe, to deal with the menace of evil. Go Joe, this is the brand new world we call for G.
Destiny button, story. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to go to bitch mode so I can just finish this. But we're not going to do that. So we'll straighten that job here. Here we go. We are John Willis, normal. Goes. Yeah, let's go Duke. Kind of done with. I was really wanting to be with Snake Eyes. But you know what? Let's go with Duke Aruno. And we'll go from there. All right, got to do the reading. Promise me the moon. The final confrontation has arrived. Cobra's moon base, a sinister lair high above the world. Prepare. I can't read now. For the ultimate battle against Cobra's elite, soldiers and agents. Defeat Cobra and save the world. Dun dun dun. Go to options. I hate having to do this every time. Yes, go. Boom, boom. Okay, rock and roll. Okay, come back here. Shit. Fuck outside, please. No, you fuck come here. Fuck off! Easy, motherfucker. Kill me. Just kill me. Kill me, come on. Let me the fuck out. Do whatever. There you go. Yeah, of course I'm gonna retry. Why wouldn't I retry? Okay, let's see here. Alright, gone. Fuck off! Didn't mean to pick up the thing. Didn't mean to pick that up. That's okay. Boom boom. this off. Fuck off for a moment. Fine. I'll be back in a second, I suppose. Be back in a moment. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get myself all nifty spifty in the right position. Get our game. Where'd my game go? There we go. And bada bing, we have returned. Where's the clicker? Let's give this another shot. Don't think I might go for the full 2 hours. I don't know. You might not. Am I looking? Always looking in the wrong direction. All right, Duke Reno. Really? Get up, face the right fucking way. Oh, it shot my gun over here. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Why is my block button not working again? Why is my fucking block button not working? This is getting annoying. Come on, anyway. Come here, Mr. Robot. I'm not super into talky movies anymore. That's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. Yay! Why? Just fucking move. Get over here. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Yeah, sure, you can go with a sliver of health, 0 lives. Oh. Horse. This is a horse, of course. Yes, give it a try again. Obviously. Why wouldn't I try again? When I feel like it. Don't you tell me what to do, game. Don't you tell me what to do. I'll do as I feel. I am the gamer. Eat shit. Okay, I'll look on now. Fuck off! White. This is my guide. Bounce. All the way across the screen. They just like flop down there. one? Get off the edge of that fucking thing. There, you fucker. No, come here, you smirk. How? How? Let me fucking move around, thank you. Just Just kill me. It's okay. Just let me die. Take from me the life that I have lived. Well, at least amongst the video game, anyway. Not, real life, because that's messed the hell up, and we don't go for that. No, quit. We're done. It's gonna be a little shorter today, anyway. I've got a few things to do before it's time for me to do something else. Let's see. Let's dig into Cyberpunk, Baldur's Gate. I don't want to have to download that right now. Digital Girlfriend. I think we'll wait for that for another time. Starfield, that game is trash, so I don't think we'll be messing with that too much right now. I think we're going to be done with that. Let's close that and pop open our thingamajobber here. Let's see, is there anything else interesting in the world going on right now? I mean, sure, there's always interesting things. Yeah, but, oh, here we go. From Marvel showrunner, former Marvel showrunner, Bo DeMayo, talking about the 97, him being told to make the 97 X-Men characters less gay. So to be told to make them like they were in the first place. Okay, I get that. That makes sense to me. The, true to the actual characters and not your ideology. All right, I'm good with that. But I have to admit, though, I think he did a pretty good job on that first season of 97 X-Men, so I'm curious to see what they're going to do with that in the long run. Is there anything else really going on right now that I want to take a look into? Not really, is there? I mean, I'm sure there is, and I just haven't seen it, but that's okay. I'm not in the business of worrying too much about that. I just look at what I can hear. Ooh, Sony, a response from Sony. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. We can take a little look at that for a second here. We'll go back up to the apparently some of the executives weren't real too thrilled with the response that they got from fans of Ghost of Tsushima when they released the trailer for Ghosts of Yotai. And I imagine they said that because the developers were blindsided with new female character. Yeah, I don't think that I'm not really going to go into the article too much here. Just kind of made me think a little bit that people were pretty divided, I think, on this particular thing. And I think honestly the reason that everybody's so divided on it really is because every time we've seen a female character in a game in the last 10 years, maybe more, they've automatically been a Mary Sue. They've automatically just already been super duper powerful and known everything and not had to learn any lessons. And if they did had to learn a lesson, the biggest lesson they had to learn was you were always great and you did the best on your own. So yeah, I can see why people are apprehensive about it, but I'm hoping That's not the case, and it's a good game. That's really all I've got to say about that, to be honest. I don't really care if it's a male or female protagonist in my game. The game that I play, I just want good story and good gameplay, and I'm happy. Anyway, I am doing the rambly thing, so let's get rid of, get rid of that. Put me back in the middle of my little bar here, and we will say adieu, toodaloo, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, whatever other words I can think of tomorrow, or whatever language I can think of, I guess. And I will see you.